on top of which they've got all these, and I'm done.
Welcome to Preecaaap UFC 312 Duplessis versus Strickland 2. Sorry,
sounding like Bryce Mitchell right here, right now, Dave.
Nobody in here. Nobody.
Bryce Mitchell Jr. right here. Just kidding.
What? Because you're talking about the natives?
I don't know. I don't.
This is, what is this? Australia, Sydney, right? This card, Sydney, Australia. What time does this start tomorrow?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Perfect. That's a good time to start. So, I think everybody made weight. I'm not sure. I looked the face-offs, but I didn't watch the weigh-ins. Did everybody make weight? I know that one fight, the first fight there was the Termenaball or whatever. He's gone. That fight's gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's supposed
2 men in a barrel, Termenaball. I don't know what the hell that guy's name is, but
that was going to be a good fight.
It was going to be. I was taking the Korean guy, but whatever. So what was that fight?
So
Park and Termenaball. That shit makes you test positive. Termenaball. Punch that in. That's after workout stuff. Kiwi Brew in the house.
Hey, my buddy.
So anyway, that fight is off. Anything else right off? Now. No, right? Just that one.
Yeah, no, that was the only one that was canceled. Yeah, as far as I know.
And everybody else made weight. So hopefully the order is the same since when I first printed this out. But all right, you guys ready? First, you want to recap last week?
Hey, I just want to say.
Oh, yes. I want to recap last week.
Congratulations, Ranj. He won in our typology league.
Almost
fucking genius.
Except for the
proof here. Look at this motherfucker. 10 out of 11 correct.
Wow. 10
out of 11 correct.
Ice Viking.
Yeah. I only missed the main event. Israel Adesanya. Unbelievable.
Real news up there. Congrats, fellas.
Praise where praise is due. You win this typology group. Well done, my friend.
Cheers.
Thank you. I wish I didn't cash out before the Michael Venom Page victory. It was a difference between 1,100 and I cashed out at 350. I guess right before Venom Page. Yeah, right at round 2 of that fight. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. So who missed by 6 pounds? He only missed by 6 pounds.
Yeah, I didn't catch all the way in. Not like I wanted to. I seen the first few people weigh in.
Gerald, thank you. All right, let's dig in. We'll find out because Dave's got you got it all lined up, right, Dave? The face-offs and all that kind of stuff. Somebody
missed by what?
I don't know. Kiwi said, "Oh, 2 men in a barrel." That's who.
That's right. Yeah,
is that why the fight was canceled?
He was having issues. That's what they said.
Well, Termenaball.
John Anik.
I like Termenaball. Sounds like a steroid. Sounds like something you ought to be booting up before a fight. Termenaball.
The art of
that Termenaball. Anyway, all right. So you guys ready to get into this? We got a lot of debutantes on here, which is disgusting as real fight picks.
Hey, don't even get me started, bro. 7 on a pay-per-view, like,
I know.
Talk about trying to save money.
All right, let's get into it.
You look at last week's fight night and this week's pay-per-view, there's a definite. Oh, anybody want to go to UFC in Montreal? 115.
When's that?
When is that? In May. Tickets go on sale on February 28th.
Wow, I may just do that. I may. So that's within driving distance.
I will fly back and go see you with my kid. If you guys want to come, you're more than welcome.
No, I think you know what? I prefer to go to places where you speak English.
They speak English in Montreal.
Montreal is the best city on earth.
They speak broken French there too. It's fun.
Oh,
anyway. Let's go.
Clubs, the best bars, the best schools, the best fucking university scene, the best. All right. Montreal is fucking awesome.
It's going to be Montreal, America next in a couple of years. Let's go. Quillen Selkeld.
Over my dead body.
Selkeld is taking on Anshul Jubilee, the King of Lions. Anshul Jubilee is like one of 2 Indian fighters, I think. The other one's a girl. Remember, everyone bet against her. She took everybody's money. That one, she had like a curtain jerker prelim. I forgot the girl's name, but anyway, I only know 2.
I didn't forget her name. She's a little cutie.
Was it Pooja?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Anshul Jubilee is the last male Indian fighter ever since who's the Tiger? That guy's gone. I forgot his name. KB Bular. I think he's got cut, but we got Anshul Jubilee here. He's the King of the Lions, last fighter from India, taking on Australia's own heavy favorite, Quillen Selkeld. This guy is the debutant. Don't know crap about him except for he's a super heavy favorite. I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to fade Indian fighters always. So even though I don't know anything about Selkeld, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. I think he should probably win this by decision. But hopefully you guys can fill me in on on this guy, because I didn't do my homework. I'm going to not full transparency. I didn't do my homework on Quillen Selkeld, so maybe you guys can tell me about it.
You know what? On this week, okay, I'm just going to say to the chat, because somebody was, calling me out, and I know a lot of shit. But I did a lot of studying this week too, but it was just mainly I read articles.
Go back, Dave. There you go.
I found an article that talked about there being 7 debutantes and a little bit about their background. So I know this kid comes from the Contender Series, and I want to say, I don't know, all the cappers are really high on him. I look at his tapology though. Okay, I didn't watch that Contender Series fight, but so I just wanted to give you my point of view on this fight.
Yeah, let's bring it up, Dave. Can we bring up Quillen's tapology? I'm looking at it right now.
I look at his tapology. Okay, so this is how I'm going to have to make my pick. I want the chat to steer me in the right direction and let me know, what kind of fighter is this guy? Is he more of a grappler or is he more of a striker? All the cappers on all the shows who'd pick props picked this guy, Quinlan, to win by sub. They say that's how the fight's going to end. But I'm just looking at his resume, and Don Mar Pham, he fights him in 2022 and rear naked chokes him. And then this is his buildup, his career. He's only got 7-8 fights. And then he fights fucking him again. We already knew how that fight was going to end. So what do you really learn from that shit? Nothing. His last fight against Gage Young, who I've never heard of, that was a Contender Series fight, went to decision. So I'm not seeing danger right here. He's going to sub somebody. And Anshul Jubilee, I mean, he has a good win. He beat Jika Seregi. And Jika Seregi beat Lucas Alexander, who fought pretty good and won the first round against Brogdon and Grad, who the chat said had a head and didn't move his head, which he didn't. But still, I called him to win the fight because I knew he was going to win the fight. I put money on him. I'm really proud of that bet because I don't get a bet all the time. That was a straight pick right there. And anyways, Jika Seregi knocked Lucas Alexander out. All that to say, this guy's fought quality fighters. Kung Pyo Kim, I've heard of that guy too, probably because of UFC. And he doesn't look like he's a bad fighter. He looks like he's better than anybody else that Quinlan kid fought, which is why I put money on Anshul Jubilee. I put money on this guy. I have a fucking legitimate bet on Anshul Jubilee, plus 500 for that, with no props. And it's we do these parlays. We pick 3 fighters, and we end up getting plus 300, plus 400, and 3 fighters have to win. It's just
this is the guy you're putting all your money on right here. This guy. This is how he trains. The guy in the bottom is just laying there. It's just just a punching bag. This ain't
Bro, look at that.
Yeah. Anyone can do that.
Dude,
Lou, you can do that.
I know you can beat up him and Quinlan at the same time, bro. But if I had to, if it's gonna be,
I'll be the guy in the bottom and laughing. I'll be the guy in the bottom just laughing when you're doing punches on me.
Hey, but I got Anshul Jubilee. I put money on him. and we'll talk next week when I'm spending $50 on something really stupid.
Okay, Dave, what are you thinking?
If you look at who Angelo Jubli has actually won, I mean, I get it. The UFC wants to promote India because India is a ridiculous market. Ridiculous market.
Because they got the highest population of people, maybe.
No, I know, but you kind of want to go for the Chinese market because you want the Chinese to win because that's going to be a huge subscription base. Same thing with India. Problem with India is that they just can't get a fucking proper good fighter. It's sad. I mean, you want to go over his record real quick, and I don't know why you didn't see this, Loopy. Jericho Singh, 13-2. He's now 14-4. He's lost his last fight to Weston Wilson, who's a fucking nobody. He beat Lucas Alexander, who is another fucking nobody, before he lost to this guy. And before that, he was just can crushing. So not too impressed with that. Koi Kim, once again, a Korean guy who's now 14-5. He sucks. Before that, he was beating Mohammed Mahmoud and who was 2-2, and then Sikai Sakar, and then I'm sorry. I don't have anything good to say about him. Like, not one good thing. I mean, ground and pound round 2 against G-Cast. Sorry. Really? This is what you're going to hang your hat on, Lupe? This is what you're going to fucking do? No, I'm sorry, man.
Dangerous guy right there in Jika.
Instead, I'm going to go with the hometown favorite, who is going to be up and coming for this night. He is the curtain jerker. He is going to be fucking ready for this thing. He hasn't lost since 2021. When he
look
was
how he
first
starts. Look here. Let me start with both my knees on your tailbone. On this, watch this. See, no one starts like that. That's this guy and King of Lions.
Practical. That's weird too,
isn't it? All right, sorry, Dave. I just had to show that. That is weird, stupid.
Point being, this guy lost his first fight in his initial career in 2021 and has not lost since. And yes, Nico was a can, Dom was. Okay, these are all fucking fights, but all of a sudden, come 2023, he starts actually fighting somebody, and then getting a belt, and then defending the belt, and then defending it again, and then Gage Young. Decent fighter who is now 9-2. I get it. You guys don't like him very much, but he's come back and beat Eric Grant. Before that, he was a decent fighter.
You know what?
I'm sorry, Lupe. I cannot go with Anshul Jubli. I cannot do it in any way, shape, or form.
Say it again. Anshul Jubli. You don't got to say it Indian. Anshul Jubli.
I'm going against. I can't even pronounce any of these fucking names. I'm going to be racist, whatever I say.
Quinlan Salkill.
Great Curry. Kiwi, you're fucking horrible. Keelan Sadkidi. The guy has kill in his name. I'm not going to fucking go against the guy who has kill in his name.
Oh, he does have a killer mustache, though. Killer mustache.
Yeah, and we are fucking going after the fucking dirty porn mustaches. The pedophile mustache is going to be a thing.
Look, I mean... this is for Dave, but I know this is, for Ranj a little bit more right now. So I'm going to take out the frustration that Dave just made me feel right now on Ranj. I'm going to challenge you, Ranj, to a DraftKings contest. And here's the stipulation. I'm letting you know ahead of time, Anshul Jubli as my pick. And I don't want anybody else to pick him if we do a 3-person contest. But if it's me and Ranj, then you cannot pick Anshul.
Just you make your team. I'll make my team, and I tell you what, Anshul Jubli is definitely not on my team. I tried to make a DraftKings lineup, but they're all the like underdogs suck. You can't pick any of them. You got to pick underdog for your team, and I don't even got any underdogs on this card except for maybe 1 or 2. Well, we'll get there. We'll see. Anyway, back to it. So, all right, let's move on to the next prelim fight. We got Kevin Doucette taking on Jonathan McAuliffe. McAuliffe is the Australian. Kevin Doucette actually doesn't Kevin Doucette train down in New Zealand or someplace, Australia, New Zealand, one of them, but he's from France.
Yeah, he trains with that kickboxing with Adesanya and
shitty kickboxing.
Yeah, yes,
shitty kickboxing in New Zealand, but he's taking on the Australian in Jonathan McAuliffe, another debutant. Why? All right, I'm taking Kevin Doucette because, once again, I don't know much about Jonathan McAuliffe. Maybe this guy's going to shock everybody and shit in my parlay, but I got to go with who I know, and Kevin Doucette, and he's a big favorite, too. He's like minus 240, I think, or something ridiculous. So, I don't know. What do you think about Jonathan McAuliffe? You think he got shot?
I mean, honestly, bro, look, I can't believe that fucking Kevin Doucette is so affordable right now. He's so affordable, and I didn't watch any tape study on McAuliffe, but what I heard about him is that he's pure grappler, like he has no striking at all. I hope that's true, because if that's true, that falls right into Kevin Doucette's wheelhouse, because he's like a fucking judo expert and he has submissions, but that lets me know that he could keep the fight standing too, and that he could outstrike, probably knock out. If this dude is so vulnerable and doesn't have striking, then he's going to knock out McAuliffe. So I'm going to play Doucette. I'm going to put a star by his name because he's going to go in some kind of parlay for me.
Definitely. Can we see how they face off, Dave? Okay, so I think this the captain, Jonathan McAuliffe, against Kevin Doucette. Yeah, they size up pretty good.
It's just a skill thing.
Yeah, just looking at him, Doucette looks like a better, smarter. Let's see McAuliffe. Let's see. He's coming off 2 wins in Hex and Contender Series. He has a loss in Hex though. Within a year ago, he got knocked out by some dude named Alden Bates, 8-3. Doucette's coming off a loss to Brian Battle. Before that, he was on a nice streak there with a win off of Kanan Song. I'm going to take the New Zealand Frenchman from shitty kickboxing. I just don't know enough about this other guy. There's levels to this. I don't think this other guy is quite cutting it. So, Dave, you want to finish it off?
I'm just texting the real MMA Jesus so he can come in the chat. Let's go over some stats real quick. Only one fight for Jonathan McAuliffe, but still. Striking ratio, Kevin Doucette, 7.73. The strike absorbs 6.92, still positive striking ratio versus negative striking of Jonathan McAuliffe, 0.33 versus 1.66. If this does go to the ground, Jonathan all day long, 4.97 takedown average versus 1.05. Submission 5.0. The guy's a submission expert.
Who is?
Jonathan McAuliffe. Yeah. My one problem with Kevin Doucette. Now, Kevin Doucette is going to be able to piece him up on the feet. I think Kevin Doucette does have the UFC experience, and he does have 100% takedown defense. This is why I'm all over Doucette all day long, 100%. I do think he's going to have the volume. He is definitely the way better striker, and he does have, believe it or not, some decent ground game and some decent BJJ. So I'm all over Doucette on this one. I think we've got the odds are, hang on a second, real quick. Minus 250 to plus 200. So Kevin, pretty much an easy lock. I think he might make the parlay, but that's where I'm at.
Oh man. You can't win both in love and gambling. Let me I want to share a screen real quick. Just real quick. This is our boy Jonathan McAuliffe. Note the coach with the nunchucks in this picture. I wished it opened up for a big picture, but it's really just an interview. But that was awesome though. For the freeze frame of the coach with the nunchucks. Then note this guy's goofy looking. I don't know. He's just Look at this one. Look at this one. Big eyes surprise. I'm going with definitely Kevin Doucette is a lock. All right. Ready? Moving on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next we have Cody Steele, 7-0, taking on Wrong Zoo Wrong. A lot of jokes. They make themselves on that guy's name. But Zhu Rong's been in the game for quite a while. He's got a record of 25-6. I think he started when he was like 17 or something stupid, I heard. But he should have stuck to the Asian regional scene because he's not really quite cut out to be UFC material, in my opinion. This other guy, though, Cody Steele, looks like everything you want in a UFC fighter. I mean, he's 7-0, undefeated. I just don't want. He's like another guy that I've got a lot of question marks. I don't have a lot of info on him. Let me see. Fury, and then another debuting guy, a debuting favorite again. And man, I'm still taking him. He's out of syndicate, which is good. That's in Vegas. He's 5 years older, which I don't like. But I've seen Zhu Rong. Like I said, Zhu Rong started when he was like 17 or whatever, and he's just not quite what you need to be at. He's limited in his skill set, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna go with the favorite again in the debutante, Cody Steele. Tell me why I shouldn't, please.
No, man. I'm with you. I've seen Zhu Rong fight, and like he's not really like been extra impressive or anything like that. I have to buy the hype. I'm buying the hype with this fucking kid. I heard he started out grappling, and what's impressive is I heard like he hasn't even really used it. So he has this grappling that that's his best weapon. Hasn't got to use it. I don't know.
That's an awesome tattoo behind his ear. That blade, that katana blade, that's shit's sick. But go ahead.
Obviously, Rong Zhu has the experience. That's the only question mark. Plus, there's not a big sample size of this Cody Steele. Pretty impressive that he finished his last opponent by body shot. I don't know if he's worth the price tag. I think I'm going to stay away from this fight, but if I had to pick somebody right now, I'm going to pick Cody Steele.
Yeah. Dave? Crystal's saying Wrong is at Extreme Couture. Right? I don't want to cut you off before you start. Wrong Zhu is now Extreme Couture, and he has improved crazy. I don't know. We might have to scope out peek at his Instagram, see if we got any training pics. But go ahead, Dave. I'll do that while you're giving your breakdown.
I'll go over some stats real quick. Once again, Cody Steele, 5 years older. That does make a difference in this weight class. Strike plan per minute, 5.45 versus 5.27. Striking forward, 5.80. Negative striking ratio, but pretty close to an even striking ratio with Cody Steele at 5.27, matching his 5.27 outcome. Now, on the ground, I guess you're telling me he's got some kind of ground game, right?
That's what the real public are saying.
I heard he's amazing.
He's amazing. Well, he does have 100% takedown defense against his one fight against Blair, but Blair sucks shit. He is going against Wrong Zhu. Once again, the younger fighter, 5 years younger. This in 155 weight class means
he's always been the younger fighter, though. Wrong Zhu.
I know, but he's scary. Takedown average 1.85 against a proven fucking track record of opponents. Takedown defense 85, takedown accuracy 62. Does have some submission average as well. Does know what he's doing on the ground. Can handle it on the ground. Cody Steele, I haven't seen fucking anything out of Cody Steele. I get it wrong. He's not a fucking ground fighter. Thanks, Crystal. Go fuck yourself. But I haven't seen Cody Steele.
Does he say Wrong Zoo is a scary motherfucker? Wait till you see it. Is that what is that Crystal saying in the chat? Wrong Zoo is a scary motherfucker?
No, Wrong Zoo. He's saying that Wrong Zoo has no fucking ground game.
You wanna know what's scary? Wrong Zoo's gang. That's right. These motherfuckers. Look at this guy. Look at the guy with the Burberry. Young 99 Son. Look out for Young 99 Son with the Burberry shirt. Look at this guy with what is that? A camera? This is his gang. This is Wrong Zoo. He's who's the leader. Wrong Zoo's the leader of this gang. That's right. He is scary.
That's crazy.
But I'm still taking Cody Steele. So whatever.
Yeah, can I ask you guys something?
Yes.
Have we been watching them face off or no? Because okay, I've been
watched Metcalf and Juicette. We haven't seen these guys.
I remember this.
Oh, right here.
This.
Right here. Yeah, remember I said nice katana blade behind the ear.
Wrong Zoo's got a big ass.
And he is more intimidating too. I like Cody Steele. Man crushing him. So what are you guys doing? Taking him? I know, look at that. That's what Cody Steele's gonna do to Wrong Zoo tomorrow.
Dave's picking Wrong Zoo.
Is he, Dave?
What a beast!
Huh? Scary gang leader, Chinese gang.
I'm gonna go with the current Tapology champ. I'm gonna side with Ranj and pick Cody Steele.
I am picking the huge dog here, guys. I'm picking the huge dog at plus 200. So
he is at Extreme Couture now, and he's greatly improved. So I've heard.
I'm just saying. I'm just picking the.
Oh man! Oh, you don't even want me to share this, Cody. Hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta. Here.
Well,
Can Cody Steele wrestle? Right in a hotel lobby, he can. He don't give a shit where he's at. He'll wrestle. Oh, he's a gangster.
That's the movies right there. He's at the movies. He's getting his popcorn. Some guy took his shirt off.
Boom. Are you watching?
Look at that. Right out in public. He don't even care where he's at.
So that's 68 weeks ago against a nobody?
It's a hotel lobby.
What? That's fucking
lobby, wherever. I love
2023.
It. Cody Steele.
2023
I was just checking. Is there where more recent stuff training? There's got to be. What's this? This is from 4 weeks ago. So this is this camp. Get it, Cody. Get it. Get him. Don't let him get away. Get him. Oh, there you go. Triple on the way down.
Dude, he's gonna do Zhu wrong.
He's gonna do
Zhu wrong.
That's right. He's gonna do Zoo wrong. All right. Sounds awesome. All right. Back to it. Dave, you got anything to add?
No, I'm still, believe it or not. I'm sorry. I'm sticking with the dog here. Plus 200.
Play some Wrong Zoo tapes where he kills people. Does he have any? I don't know if he's got any.
Well, he was killing that dude in the hotel lobby. Check-in.
Oh, that was Cody Steele. Wrong Zoo. I don't think he's got any killer. He doesn't. I'm looking at his Instagram now. He's only got a handful of posts, 11 posts on this one, and it's official. It's got the star on it. Anyway, yeah. So Dave's on Wrong Zoo. All right, ready? Let's move on.
All right.
Going up this fantastic card, we got Alexander Topuria, brother of Ilya, if you didn't know. Everybody knows. Take on Colby Thickness. Colby Thickness is the Australian here, 7-0, undefeated. Another debutant, I would imagine, right? Man, loaded. Well, I know Alexander Topuria is a debutant, but he's riding the coattails of his brother. So you got to imagine if he's anything like his brother, he should be pretty darn good. Let's Dave, let's open up his Tapology. Let's see his resume and pick it apart, or give props to it. Alexander Topuria, El Conquistador, 5-1. All right, who's he got? Johan Sagas, 3-1. Look at this guy, Alberto Ibanez, 1-9. Look at Lucas Tenorio, 7-18. He lost to a dude named Ivo Ivanov.
He's now 7-29. What are you talking about? 7-18 was a good record.
There's nothing
Holy
in here
shit.
except for the name Topuria. There's nothing in here saying he should be a big
minus 400.
Wait, can I talk about this guy? I want to talk about this guy.
No, we're not talking. We don't have time to look. We don't have time to talk about this guy, that guy. We don't have time to talk about.
What the fuck?
He's throwing that thing from Detroit.
Anyway,
oh my god,
1-11. Albert, see, these are the people that.
Yeah, that guy looks like a painter.
How about the guy that beat him? Look at the guy that beat him. 4-0. Wow, who's that monster? That guy was a straight up monster.
But he even looks weird, kind of like a loser.
He's out. Ivo Ivanov.
No, who's that monster you just had up? The French guy.
Oh, that guy, the French guy who he lost to. Oh, so hang on, wait a second. Where is it?
No, you just had some beast up there.
Jonathan Segas.
This guy, look at him. He looks like a beast. Anyway, 3-1. He's chump anyway. So what I'm getting at is Alexander Topuria did not beat anybody to make his. He shouldn't be here, but he's going against Kobe Thickness. I don't know if this guy should be here either. Let's check out this tall drink of water. Oh, he looks like a tall glass of milk, doesn't he? Tall glass of milk. Slickness. Kobe Slickness Thickness. Unbelievable, this guy. But undefeated too. Let's see who he's beating. A 5-3 guy. Ooh, won the title fight with that guy, Marvin. Or
Marvin
4-2, 3-3, 7-3, 4-5. Same. Aside from the name, though, I don't know what Alexander Topuria has over this guy that makes him minus 400. Aside from the Topuria name, because this guy's undefeated, doing everything he should. He does have 0 losses on his record. He just looks like a tall glass of milk. That's the only problem. So I don't know. What are we going to do here?
You go with the more active guy. The guy who has had 1, 2, 3, 4 fights in 2024 versus Topuria, who has had.
Oh, Crystal saying Thickness short notice too.
No fights in 2024. He hasn't fought. This guy fights once a year. He fought once in 2021, once in 2022, in 2023. He skipped 2024, and now he's fighting this guy in 2025.
Thickness is, you're right. Cody Haddon was supposed to fight Alexander Topuria. Haddon withdrew. And Topuria was the dog then. Well, he should be. Cody Haddon's got a name in the UFC. But this guy, Thickness, oh, man, I think this might be like a trap spot unless we might have to dive into the Instagrams. Let's see how they look facing off, though. I know I saw the face-off. Thickness did come out with Volkanovski because Alexander came out with Ilya. Ooh, lovers. Meow. Oh, you can't see it, but on the other ones, what is this? MMA Junkie on MMA, the other one with the black and red one, MMA, whatever. The other one where they show face off, they show him walking out, and Thickness does walk out with Volkanovski, and Alexander walks out with his brother. But look at Thickness's height on him. And he doesn't look like such a tall glass of milk here. He looks like I don't know. I just can't.
Look at the ears.
The cauliflower ear. I know. I'm saying this might be a trap. So I'm not sure. Look, thickness is not the thicker guy here. I know, but he's the taller guy. That's for certain. Ironic. What's the Tapology height and difference here? Real quick. With the thick
5'7" and 5'9". That's about right.
All right, so 2 inches. I don't know. What are you guys gonna do? I guess I don't like it, but I have to go with Ilya's brother. But I don't know. I'm not putting no money on this. I'm not putting Topuria into any parlays. What do you think?
He's the
what do you
number
think?
one Australian bantamweight fighter.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Is like
number one Australian bantamweight fighter fighting at home on short notice. He's fought 4 times in 2024. He's in his fucking prime. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the numbers on this. I don't like the numbers on this at all. Right off the bat, I'm liking this kid. I'm liking the fucking albino wonder. Plus 300? At plus 300, I'm going albino all day long. Number one Australian at home. He's got the height advantage. Alexander Topuria fought fucking cans and is a nobody. These numbers are way wrong. This should be way closer. I don't care if it's short notice.
Crystal's saying tall people lose more often than not. Down with the thickness, MP3.
No, I get it. I'm 6'2". I fucking lose a lot.
There are 5 bantamweight fighters in Australia, though. Oh yeah, he's number one bantamweight fighter in Australia out of all 5 of them.
There's 6. There's 6 fighters in a fuck you. It's the best they got at home. I don't care if you short notice.
I know. I like where you're standing on that. I do because I Topuria, like we looked at his resume. Aside from his, like I said, aside from being Ilya's brother, he doesn't. You know, Muhammad Usman. He never lived up to the Usman name, right? I'm saying there's always the one brother that's not as good. Who's Figgy's
Francisco's
brother, the Davison, Herbert Burns.
Mm-hmm.
There's always the bad brother. Is this going to be the bad brother? Is Alexander Topuria the bad brother? Is Kobe Thickness the trap because he got that milk toast look on his picture? I don't know. I'm just saying. I think I might go with you, Dave. I might go with the thickness. I'm not putting money on him, but I think I might pick him on Tapology just because I want to keep a good record.
I'm supposed to scratch off on this guy for fucking plus 400. Sorry, plus 300. Oh, $20 is going on fucking the thickness. I like this. $20 definitely going on being thick.
I think I might put a scratch off on thickness too, like Herbie Burns.
But I'm not
playing paid inactive brothers. Oh, that's a good theory. All right,
it's my veto for parlay.
I'm with it. And Lou, you're sticking with Alexander Topuria. I don't blame you, but I'm just going out on a limb.
Yeah.
All right. Moving up the card. Who we got next? The Joker versus Batman. Is that what it's next?
I hope not.
It is. Kong Wang. Everybody Wang Kong tonight. Take on Bruna Brazil. In the face-offs, they did do a little bit of, Kong Wang always comes out with the stupid Joker face. And this time, Bruna brought her little Batman mask. She's like, okay, you want to play this stupid makeup, this cosplay game? See? Got the Batman mask. And then, look, she gives her, like, this flower. And then Bruna just tosses it, like, and the crowd goes crazy right here. Like, okay, trash. Throws it away. Ooh, the crowd just goes a little bit, not crazy, but you hear a crowd go. And look at.
I like that.
Yeah. This is you know what? Because Kong Wang, didn't she get like a kind of fraud check a fight ago or a fight or two ago?
She's a dentist.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Dentist bad.
Well, she got strong teeth, like horse teeth.
Just missing two of
them. Huh? Okay, yeah, she got subbed by Gabriela Fernandez her last time out in a UFC fight night. Rear naked choke in round 2. Before that, she did have that quick knockout with Victoria Leonardo, but that I don't know. She has a nice win over Yan Wu.
That fight against Victoria did not age well. Who is now?
But you know what everybody keeps talking about is when she beat Valentina Shevchenko in a kickboxing match back in 2015. That's something that people cannot seem to forget about. So that's what, made her climb to her position here. But Bruna Brazil, don't get it twisted. Bruna Brazil is the special one. 10-4-1. And she's not going to be she's not going to be a Victoria Leonardo, I'll tell you that. She's coming off a unanimous decision win over Molly McCann. She did lose a decision to Loma Lookabunmi. She beat Shauna Bannon, that Irish fraud. She lost to Denise Gomes, but Denise Gomes is pretty good. She beat Marty. I mean, this is another tough fight where it could be a trap. I guess I have to go with the Joker Kong Wang, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all because I'm kind of rooting for Bruna Brazil. But the thing is, Kong Wang Kong, whatever you want to call her, she's gonna. Don't even tell. Is Bruna Brazil the Fighting Nerds? If she's at the Fighting Nerds, this might change the whole thing.
She is.
And we're gonna have to check out her Instagram. Hit that Instagram. Let's see. If she's at Fighting Nerds and like recently within this camp, then that might change my pick. Oh, and she is too. Right there's what's that? 4 weeks ago, and there she is with Kyle Borello. Oh yeah, and Alex Pereira. Oh yeah, we're gonna go with the Fighting Nerd. I'm taking Bruna. Bruna there's a big upset too. She's plus 340. Plus 340 for Bruna Brazil for Fighting Nerds. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. The Joker woman is so cringe, she makes me want to watch PFL. She got destroyed a fight ago. She did. Lost her debut. She didn't lose her debut. That was her second fight. Her debut was Victoria Leonardo. Got finished round 2. Still somehow a favorite. Cash me that Fernandez inside the distance. Casuals destroyed. Got knocked down. Choked. Yep. Rob Shevchenko in China. That was in 2015. Bruna Fighting Nerds. Yes. That's what the deal changer is for me. She's whooped Molly McCann after joining that team. This will be a second fight with them. Bruna's chinny, though, and moving up a division. Victoria Leonardo debut doesn't count. Come on. That's like a heavy bag. All right. But, yeah, I'm with it. Plus 340 for the underdog as a female fight. I'll take it. I'm taking Bruna Brazil.
Actually, you know what I'm doing? It's even horrible. There's a bet boost. Fight result: Bruna Brazil over 1.5 rounds plus 500. I'll put a 20 spot on that guy.
Wow.
Plus 500.
Lou, what are you gonna do?
All day long.
Honestly, I forgot all about that Gabriela Fernandez fight, and it gives me some pause. Because
the Fighting Nerds, they know how to submit people.
Well, I think she's a fish out of water.
Kong Wang does not know how to prevent submissions.
What's the stats say about Bruna's takedown offense? Is she?
Oh shit, we can do this.
She should have enough fights now. She's got 4?
Okay, wait a second, guys. We gotta listen to Crystal here because Crystal's making some good points. Bruna is chinny though, moving up a weight division. I don't like this, Crystal. Stop fucking shitting on my fucking goddamn underdog pick. Okay, Bruna Brazil. Strike time per minute for Wang Kong, 5.81 versus 2.94. Advantage to Wang Kong on this one. Unfortunately, Bruna Brazil Negative striking ratio 3.49 versus your 2.94. That's not a good look. Wang Kong, good defense. 1.63 strike absorbed. Eek, not good. Takedown average 1.16 versus 1.93. Bruno Brazil, a slight advantage here, but I don't like takedown defense. Wang Kong, 100%. Motherfucker with 2.3 submission averages. Ouch. Okay, can I take back what I've just said here? And I'm going back on Wang Kong, please.
I'm gonna go with Wang Kong as well.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
After all that, you got me going for Bruno Brazil.
I know, but then I looked at the stats, and the stats kind of fucking beat the fuck out of Bruno all day long. All day long. Even though the records aren't fucking great. Oh man, it's gonna be closer
Fighting nerds.
It's gonna be closer than what it is. All right. This is not going any parlays. I'm putting a fucking $20 scratch off on Bruno. Just because Wang Kong is fucking cringe as fuck. All right. Chick fight. Moving on. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Too much
So
time.
we're all putting our initials by Wang Kong, Camp Kong Wang, Ding-a-lang. All right, moving on. Next, what we got next? Here, cancel this. I was going to share a Bruno Brazil kick to Marnik Man's face.
Are you still picking Bruno Brazil, Ranj? Are you picking?
No, I want to. I do want to. I'm going to throw a scratch off on her, but my pick on Tapology is going to be Kong Wang. After the stats on paper, she should win. So, moving up the card. Next, we have Slava Claus. He was cringy with his Santa Claus hat and the face-offs. Taking on Tom Nolan. Let me get my catch up with my. I'm still looking at Bruno Brazil. I'm sorry. I think I like Bruno Brazil. I'm going to root for her actually, but I don't think she's going to win. Okay, Tom Nolan is 8-1, and Vyacheslav Vorshev. Vorshev, you guys, you all know he's a striking coach from Alpha Male. He's a master of sport, combat sambo. He used to be like train the KGB on how to fight and all that good stuff, and not the KGB, like lawyers and crap over the Kremlin. I guess this is old stuff, but I think he's kind of past his best years, and now he's taking on a guy in Tom Nolan, who's 24 years old. I think he's just the big train. I think where is he? Team Compton. I don't know where that's in Australia, I believe. Thing is, I think standing up though, Slava Claus is probably going to piece this guy up, and that's where it's going to stay because Tom Nolan is not a wrestler, that's for sure. He's got all these, round one knockout, knees and punches, strikes, left hook, right cross, knee. Yeah, he's definitely a striker, and if it stays standing, the more technical striker will be the striking coach from Alpha Male and Vyacheslav Borshev, Slava Claus. So I think Slava Claus will probably get more volume and win on a decision on just more significant strikes, more technical strikes. And Slava Claus does eat a whole bunch of shots to give his own. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Slava Claus, but I don't. If Tom Nolan, if I thought he had any type of wrestling, I would take him because if you can wrestle against Slava Claus, you got to win because Slava Claus cannot wrestle at all. Everybody in the world takes him down. But yeah, let's go with Slava Claus to get the decision. What are you guys thinking on this one?
Yeah, brother. So I did like a total degenerate parlay. I have Tom Nolan and Colby Thicknees. It's a plus like 100, or no, plus 10. So like if you bet 100, you get 1,000. But
look at Dana. Dana's checking out Slavy.
Yep. He's looking at his chest hair. He's disgusted.
Tom Nolan's got his gym tattooed on the back of his neck too.
Oh shit, Compton. All right.
That's his gym, dude. That's not where he's from. You're like,
Compton training. He's probably friends with Kendrick.
Look at this dagger.
He's got Kendrick on his speed dial.
Oh, he's got a dagger too, but that's not as cool as the katana blade that Steel had. Okay, let's look at this Australian Compton Training Center in Australia. Big train, Tom Nolan's number 1, and all the rest of the guys in this gym are unheard of.
Yeah, people. Okay, so the cappers were really saying that, you can't trust Slava because Chase Hooper was able to knock down Slava, and Nolan is a better striker or a cleaner striker than Hooper. So what is Nolan gonna do? The only problem I have with that is like Slava is probably hesitant because of Chase Hooper's wrestling, and Chase was probably really able to get Slava off balance just to begin with. And like you said, if Tom Nolan doesn't have any wrestling,
fade neck dagger parlay,
it's hard to pick him because when it comes to striking, that's the perfect fight for Slava, especially somebody who's not as experienced.
Leagues ahead of Nolan, according to Crystal. How is Nolan a decent striker? Because all his knockouts, because his resume. That's how.
I know. Come on.
That's how. Look at his resume. He's got what? 5 wins by knockout, 3 wins by decision.
So he's got some power, but I gotta go with Slava Claus. I feel like the line's bettable, but I'm still not trusting him. I still cannot trust him, so I'm not gonna do nothing with this fight. But he is my Tapology pick.
Agreed. Dave?
Yeah, I go with the same. Let's go over some stats real quick. But I do agree with you guys. Here we go. Sorry, apologies. Tom Nolan strike time per minute 6.68 versus 5.40. Busy on the feet for everybody. Striker absorbed 5.17 versus 4.80. Better defense for Slaviklov, as far as I'm concerned. Thing is, though, is that you're all right. This guy is a striking coach. This is what he does. Yes, he's going against a taller fighter. He's going to have a little bit of a reach advantage, 2-inch reach advantage. But I'm going to go with the experience and the repertoire of Borishev on this one as well.
You're right.
The only fights he's lost have been by submission or by decision, where he's been where he's been dominated against the cage in the wrestling and been taken down. I don't think Tom Nolan's the fighter to be able to do that to him. So I will agree with you that Borishev will win this fight. Like Chase Hooper took him down 1 time. Nazim took him down 4 times. This is where he got the draw. Before that, he got taken down 9 times by Davis and 11 times by Mark Diakese. So I think this is where he's losing his fights. And yes, he's getting dominated on the ground. Now, Tom Nolan, I don't see 1 takedown in his career.
No.
So, yeah, it's kind of giving me a little bit of an issue where I don't see him taking down Borishev. And if Borishev can stay on the feet, he's got to have the dominant win on this one. So, yeah. I don't like the fact that he's minus 125. Should be even money, but whatever. I mean, I'll put him in a parlay. I like it.
Cool.
At minus 125, he qualifies.
Slaviklaus?
Yep.
Me too. I'm putting him in a parlay. He might be in our 3-legger at the end of the night because we're all on him and he's minus 135. Right? Is that the latest 135?
I got him in minus 125, but whatever you want. Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, these are from I write these down Monday morning. All right. Moving up the card. Next we have Australia's Jack Jenkins taking on Gabriel Santos from Brazil. Jack Jenkins, he beat up my boy Don Shanis back in the day. Yeah, he did. Don Shanis, my boy. But Jack Jenkins, I'll tell you what though, he got taken down by Herbert Burns like 4 or 5 times. Was it Herbert Burns? Somebody took him down, and he didn't even try to defend it. It's like horrible. And you know what? Gabriel Santos has cauliflower ear and is a way better wrestler than anybody that Jack Jenkins has ever seen. And Gabriel Santos is going to take him down and either ride him out, ground and pound, or this is one of my more confident picks. I'm taking Mosquitinho, Gabriel Santos, to get a unanimous decision victory over Jack Jenkins. Because, Don Shainis took him down. Where's that fight? Yeah, Don Shainis took him down. Was it Herbert Burns? I'm sure Herbert Burns took him down too, most recently. And how are you going to get knocked out by Herbert Burns? When you run the stats, you'll see. But yeah, Jack Jenkins, he will. I'm making an oceanic parlay with all these Australians and New Zealanders. I'm going to mix it and match it. But the best 5, I guess. The best 5 oceanic parlay. And Jack Jenkins might make that one. But straight up, for was the best 5 Australians or New Zealanders on this card, he might make it. We'll see. But anyway, my pick is Gabriel Santos, and I'm confident with it. This is just a fun parlay, the niche one, the niche oceanic parlay. That'll be fun. But my pick is Santos. Wow, look at the Tapology communities picking Jenkins. 69% are picking Jenkins. 72% of those guys are picking him by decision. No way. Zero Wrestling gets taken down by Herbert Burns and Don Shainis and all sorts of people. Yeah, I'm taking Gabriel Santos. Lock it in. What are you thinking?
Sorry, guys. If you guys hear some background noise, I apologize, but I'll be moving in just a second here. But I'll give you my prediction here. I'm gonna go with Jack Jenkins, Ranj. I'm sorry to do it to you, bro. Look at their records, bro. Like Gabriel Santos, you know what? He didn't get a finish last. He fought some guy who's not as good.
Right there too. Look at that ear. Look at Gabriel Santos's ear.
He's got a lot of size, doesn't he?
Jack Jenkins got taken down by Herbert Burns. Don Shainis. Don Shainis is a football player turned fighter. You don't know how about, and he took him down. I know Don Shainis.
I'm switching my pick.
Good.
And let me tell you why. And you know what sucks, dude? Is I already have him in a parlay. I played Jenkins by decision. I think I messed him. I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Santos.
It was an error. It's okay. We still love you.
All right, I gotta move, guys.
All right. Dave.
Go over some stats real quick. Jack Jenkins, who is the very much shorter fighter. Where do they have him here? 5'7", 5'9"? Shit. It looks like way more than 2 inches to me. Like, is that not more than 2 inches to you?
It looks like, it looks more like 4 inches, like double that. And look, and Gabriel Santos is tilting his head down a little bit too. He's not even standing straight up.
Weight size is going to have him. Anyways, point being, he's going to have a 2-inch reach advantage. Somehow they're the same weight class. I don't know how. A little bit of younger age for Santos as well. Strike landing per minute 4.83 versus 4.69. That's a wash. Strike absorbed 2.92 versus 4.77. Yeah, even striking ratio for Santos, but just wait. Takedown accuracy 2.12 versus 3.44. Advantage to Santos on this one.
Do you have a beer, Dave? Are you drinking beer?
All night long. Sorry, wait.
No, see, you weren't. I just cracked it.
I finished it. I just went for a pee. Here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got you on me.
That's all right.
Here you go. There you go. I'm there. Cheers.
All right.
Fucking that's good. God damn it. Okay. Anyways, back to the sets. Takedown defense 76 versus 85.
It looks like 9 inches to me. You ought to tell my wife that.
Oh boy. Anyway.
I wish my wife saw everything like that, like you do. 4 inches doubles up and turns into 9 inches. All right.
He is the heavy favorite at minus 250, but I do believe this should make our parlay.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, like I told you, he's one of my more confident picks on this card.
Yeah.
All right.
Just look at that. He's a big boy. And they're both good fighters.
The only thing Jack Jenkins has going for him is he's the hometown kid. That's one thing he'll have the crowd behind. And this is definitely, he's from Sydney. And that's where he's like, this is his backyard. But you know what? I've seen people losing their backyard all the time. Yep. All right. Moving on. Now we got the curtain jerker to the main card. Here we go. 6:00 p.m. Eastern time for me. We got Jake Matthews. He's the Australian here, taking on Argentinian Francisco Prado. Francisco Prado sounds like a designer, right? What is Prado's first name? The designer Prado.
It's Prada.
Well, it's Prada. That's right. Is it Francisco Prada?
No,
I don't know. Doesn't matter. The Celtic kid Jake Matthews comes in with a record of 20-7. Man, this he's 30 years old, but it seems like he's been around. Well, he's 30 years old, so he has been around for a while. But he comes in coming off a win over Phil Rowe. Before that, he lost to Michael Morales. But hasn't everybody lost to Michael Morales? Michael Morales still undefeated? I think he is. Yeah. He is. So you can't take that from him. Darius Flowers, that guy's a bum. Should have beat him. Matthew Semmelsberger, Semi the Jedi. Now that guy's middling. You know, he's not the greatest, but he's not the worst. And before that, Andre Fialho, and that's the last 5 for Jake Matthews. Got the win-loss type of thing going on there. But he's a 2-1 favorite. Francisco Prado, he's coming off his loss to Daniel Zellhuber by unanimous decision. Before that, he had a win over Atman Azaitar. He had his debut against another Australian or New Zealander, I don't know, one of these Oceanic guy, Jamie Malarkey, and he won, or he lost that one, and that was his debut. I think that was also maybe here in Australia. I don't know. I didn't open it up. I think it was. Before that, he was in some regional scene, looks like in Argentina. All right. So, oh man. Okay, Francisco Prado does have a little it says on Tapology he's at the Goat Shed, which is a wrestling place. Brothers of Life Boxing. That's so he's mixed, he's actually mixing it up.
What's up, Dev?
Oh, Dev. Oh, we had an imposter here earlier, Dev. Missed it. Okay, looks like okay. I was got to catch up. Kiwi's saying he got wrecked in Sydney last time. The Francisco Prado. Is that who he's? Yeah, and that's where he lost that one. I was just talking about, right? The Jamie Malarkey. That was 2 years ago. Right. Prada is a Japanese four-wheel drive. Prado is a Japanese four-wheel drive. Interesting. Wow. Thought they only had like Suzuki's and Mitsubishi's. All right, let's see I want to see the size up here. So looks like Jake Matthews a little bit bigger, but look at the definition on Prado though. And what's behind his ear? Is that another dagger? What is that going on? Is that a star?
I don't know what that says. Who's our Chinese affiliate?
I'm Korean, but I don't know. But that anyway. This is an interesting fight. I don't know which way I'm gonna go, man. Go with it, because Jake Matthews is a 2-1 favorite, but I don't know if he really should be because we have to dive a little deeper. Does Jake Matthews know how to wrestle? What's his background, the Celtic kid? I know he's been trained by his dad. Like most of his whole career, it's been like daddy's kid, right? Dad's kid.
We should have some stats on this guy. All right, let's go for some stats real quick. Strikes land per minute, 3.38 versus 4.58. Volume for Prado. Strike absorbed, 2.54. Ooh, negative striking ratio. No defense on Prado whatsoever. Ground game, 1.56 versus 0.00. No takedowns for Prado whatsoever. Takedown accuracy, 41 versus 0. Takedown defense, 64 versus 25. Not a good look for Prado on the ground. Let's see who he's fought. Zolherber. Nah, not great takedown. Azatar, not great takedown. Merlarky, not great takedown as well. Let's go deep dive real quick. Yeah, no take. Jamie Merlarky took him down 3 times in a loss. That's where he lost. Unanimous decision, got dominated. If not, Daniel Zilliver was able to fucking piece him up on the feet. 120 strikes versus 90.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely
really?
Fucking win. Which
Daniel Zilliver is not even that good either.
Oh, which tells me Jake Matthews is going to be able to piece this motherfucker up as well. Jake Matthews does have got taken down by Darius Flowers, but still won. He did get taken down 3 times by Matt the Semi. This is why he lost that fight. I still don't think Prado is going to be able to take him down, to be able to dominate him. I've got him advantage on the feet every fight that he wins. Yeah, Jake Matthews, pretty easy pick on this one once you look at the stats. Now, Jake Matthews, I believe. Yeah,
Sorry. The tattoo on Prado's says left ear.
Probably does. Yeah, but I got Jake Matthews in this one. Pretty confident. I think he's going to be able to outclass Prado on the feet and on the ground.
Oh, look at this motley crew. All right, let me share. Go ahead, Lou.
We're on mute.
You're muted. You're muted.
Guys, I'm sorry. I had to move, and I apologize. I'm ready. I'm here for the rest of the show. So we got Francisco Prado going up a weight class. I don't think that's going to be good for him. And, you asked the question earlier, is Jake Matthews does he know how to wrestle? Every Muslim knows how to wrestle. So he's Muslim. Obviously,
that's not true. That's not true. Every Muslim knows how to wrestle. I can name a couple that don't. But go ahead, finish.
This one does.
I mean, according to my research that I've done and not what, the public was trying to push to me, peddle to me. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I think Jake Matthews is I don't know. Maybe they're trying to give him a win because it's like Team Australia, but Prado's pretty one-dimensional, and Matthews has seen everything. He's like, win-loss, 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 Matthews is. But I think that the size difference, the fact that Prado's going up and Matthews is used to fighting way bigger dudes, I got to take Matthews for that reason by itself. So I'll take Matthews.
So he must have converted to Muslim because Muslims don't wear tattoos, and he's got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
Jake Matthews, I'm saying.
Yeah, we should do a
converted after the tattoos because really Muslims frown upon tattoos. That's a legit thing. And now while looking at his Instagram, he's definitely a Muslim, but. And
I am going to put Prado
pictures of early career where there's no tattoos. So he got tattoos and then he became Muslim after. I don't know. It's all weird. Whatever.
God bless him.
See the tattoos? He got tattoos, and then you scroll down, and he's in the Muslim garb, and he's got one. Look, no tattoos there. Is that Jake Matthews? Told you he's always been put in the gym by his dad at a young age. Yeah, he's going to win. He's going to win. Jake Matthews. So everybody's pick, right?
Confident.
All right. Moving up, we got another Australian Jake Matthews training partner, Jimmy Crute, Jimmy the Brute Crute. We just saw him in a picture with Jake Matthews. And he's taking on Rodolfo Bellato. I remember Rodolfo Bellato's fight against Ihor Potieria, and he came in as a super huge favorite, and Ihor knocked him down and scared everybody. Everybody shit in their pants, but Bellato ended up getting the win at the very end by knockout in the third round. But I remember that fight, and Ihor knocked him down, and he was resilient, and it was a little sweat. It wasn't like it wasn't supposed to be like that, which now gives me reserve. I don't know if Jimmy Crute, though, man, didn't Jimmy Crute retire and come back out of retirement? Is that what happened there?
He lost against Minifield. He had a draw against Minifield. Lost against Jamal Hill 3 years ago. Lost against Anthony Smith over 3 years ago.
Whoever was against Anthony Smith.
Hasn't fought in over a year and a half. The only reason he is fighting this card is because it's in Australia. If not, he would not be anywhere near the fucking ring. Yes, I get it. He's still ranked number 29th, but that's motherfucker hasn't won a fight in over 4 years. I can't bet on a guy who's fucking has not won a fight in over 4 years. Whereas you're fighting against a guy who is beat Ilia Topuria. Yes, he knocked him down, but still doesn't matter. He came back, knocked him out. And if not, this has been the new up-and-comer for this weight class. 205 pounds, 29 years old, 6'3", in his fucking prime, a huge gargantuan monster. I can't pick against him. Sorry, hometown. I even like the mullet. I like it all.
So what are you picking? Who are you doing?
This big-ass motherfucker right here.
Rodolfo Bellato?
Yep.
I do like the size difference. I know that Jimmy, though, I will say he looks amazing. He looks better than I've ever seen him. This is probably the best physically that he's ever looked. I'm sure, he's got to be motivated. It's his part of the world. He doesn't want to go out on that stage and fucking lay an egg, so he got ready. I just want to say that, the decline is real. You know what I mean? Like with Izzy, kind of like not having that same reaction time. He used to pull that move where he could step back, and he can't do that anymore. Even though Jimmy Crute hasn't really had that long of a career, he's only got 16, 17 fights. I still feel like he's been in like some wars. He's gotten knocked out a lot. Well, he got finished by Anthony Smith, which is kind of crazy. And I feel like Bellato's, more of a threat than that fight. Even though he's not, Anthony Smith is great, but I think you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with Bellato. I can't trust Jimmy Crute's chin. I know that he's been knocked out more than Bellato.
And just look at the last five, man. Look at the last five. Loss, draw, loss. He hasn't won since 4 years was his last win for Jimmy Crute. That's disheartening right there. He hasn't won in 4 years. Now he's going against this killer that's coming in from Brazil. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go with the favorite just as well. I have to go with the favorite as well. Let's see. Cappers picking Crute with confidence had me all week. What's Keck? What is that? K-E-K. K-E-K. What is that? Had me. What is that? Keck. All week.
What are you watching?
Anagram for something, right? Crute literally retired after getting hit. Cried in the lockers. Oh, Keck is Korean laugh. I get it. That's hilarious. Oh, Keck is LOL and Corkish. That's funny. I learned something from you guys tonight. That's a good one, though. That's great. I love it. Keck. Keck. All right. So yeah, is everybody on the side of Bellato, or one of you guys going to go with the brute Jimmy the Brute crew. I do like his haircut.
Me
I
too.
do like his haircut. I do think that there's a path to victory for him. I just don't think it's going to happen tonight.
All right, good enough. Minus 140 is what I have. What is he at today?
Minus one.
Minus what? What'd you say?
Minus 160.
Oh, it moved. Line moved. All right, moving up the card. We got big boys. Taliesin Teixeira. I think this guy's making his debut, right? 7-0 Brazilian. And he's going against crowd favorite Justin Tafa. Justin Tafa came to the face-offs, brought his little boy. His little boy is awesome. I think it's his little boy. Little kid looked just like him, and he was awesome. I was like, look at this little guy. But anyway, Taliesin Teixeira during the face-offs looked like a foot on him. He's a huge guy. He's a monster. He's a monster. And I know that's a monster mustache on Justin Tafa, but Taliesin Teixeira, geez, when you guys see the face-offs, you'll see what I'm talking about. This guy's he's oafish. Look at him. Look at, and that's coming from a different. There you go. Look, now you can see a good. Oh, if it was Crystal would tell you it's a foot, but it's really like 6 inches, maybe. It's right. I don't know. I would say, even Dana can't. He's like, even Dana's like, man, this guy's tall. This is a one tall motherfucker right here. So it's like 4 feet height difference. He looks special. He does look kind of special. He looks like he's in special. Takes a short bus. Like a special. Yeah, he's in special classes at school. Okay. I got all these. All right. So the terrible. That was about the Jimmy the Brute. Got awful, not busting at all. Tafa all day. This guy is being hit on Dana Contender Series. Wait, now it's serious. All right, Tafa all day, because I don't really know about this guy except for what I'm seeing right now. He looks like a beast, but he does look special in the face. He looks like he's got that stupid IQ, like the stupid fight IQ. Needs some soul glow. Soul glow. That's from that Eddie Murphy movie, Coming to America, right? Soul glow. Okay, can't wait for Real Fight Picks talk about Taliesin's tape. There's none. Pro tip: there's no tape on Taliesin Teixeira. Oh, staff is tall simping. Oh, he looks special. He does. It's 4 foot height difference. Bro has a long head. Terrible frame. Might not be 12 inches. It smells like a foot.
Right. Who's he beat?
Might not be 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Oh. I like Dana's haircut the most. It's a Chad. I don't like saying the R word, but for real. It's hard to knock out. It's hard to chin one of those guys. Okay, who we got? Who is he, an opponent of Taliesin Teixeira's?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just went over the. Okay, let's go over Teixeira's fight record because it's pretty sad. He beat Arthur Lopez, yes, in the Contender Series. Arthur Lopez, not a great look, 6'2", still a big boy. Before that, he beat Mateus Francesca, who is not a good fighter in any way, shape, or form. Hasn't even qualified for any fights besides this one. So that's not a good look for him. Before that, another can that he beat like a nobody. So the guy doesn't really have any kind of record whatsoever. He's been crushing cans besides Arthur Lopez, which Arthur Lopez was, that wasn't going to happen. So he is an up and comer, but he is going against Justin Tafa. Justin Tafa is the bad man. Yes, he lost against Carl Williams, but Carl Williams is a big boy. He beat Lane, who's a football player. Another no contest versus Lane. I don't know why that was no contest. Do we know why there was no contest against Lane back in
drugs, steroids.
For Lane?
Or no, that was like a no. You know what? It was a headbutt or eye poke or something. I remember that fight because I remember it was like a something groin punch. There's something like that. Eye poke or headbutt or groin punch or some shit. Oh, right here, Lane, eye poke. That's what it was. Eye poke. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so just to put it in perspective, this guy hasn't beat fucking anybody either. He beat Parker Porter, who sucks. Austin Lane, who's a football player, and he lost to Carl Williams, who's just a big tough guy. So he's going against another big tough guy. I think it's a coin toss more than anything. I'm staying away.
You know what? This guy Teixeira, though, everybody, even though they're all cans, finishing them all in round one. Everybody in round one.
And that's why he's a favorite. And I get why he's a favorite at minus 163. I'm just not confident betting against Tafa.
I point for the groin. Get that out of my eye. Russell groped him. Taliesin can't wrestle like that. He's a striker. He looks like it. He does have a one submission, though, inverted triangle armbar in his very first fight.
Yeah, but he's only got one UFC fight where he landed 14.87 strikes land per minute, which doesn't count. And he took 9.74 strikes land per minute. So if he's going to keep that, I mean, I get it. He's got a positive striking ratio against his one fight against Lopez, which is not a good fucking stat. But Tafa is going to be able to take a punch and deliver a couple in return. This is not going to the ground in any way, shape, or form. This is all going to be on the feet. Fuck.
I noticed this Teixeira guy.
Is that 11-8 reach advantage?
He's got two of these fights in LFA, and they're both against people named Fonseca. He got Mateus Fonseca and Arthur Fonseca. I wonder if those guys are brothers. Yeah, I don't know, man. What are you going to do here? I'm going to go by what you guys, because the line is even, like pretty close. I don't know what to do here.
It stays out of the parlays, but I'm going to lead Teixeira. Just from the size.
Real fight picks.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I'm going to parlay under 1.5, minus 172. I'm going to parlay the under 1.5 rounds, minus 172 with something. That's how I'm going to use.
Well, what side are you taking?
Who gives a fuck, bro?
Well, Tapology gives a fuck, bro.
You can do
I mean, you want to win Tapology, you're going to have to give a fuck, bro.
You're picking under 2.5 rounds?
Under well, 1.5, you said.
Under 1.5.
1.5.
At minus 175.
I'm going to parlay it. It's a parlay piece.
Minus 175 under one. Oh, boy. Okay. All right.
You'll think of me. You'll be like, damn, like he's halfway to or 33% the way to it.
I don't know. Heavyweight, do you think they're going to come out in round one slugging, or are they going to be playing pitter patter, let's get at her with the tippy tap, with the fucking, I'm going to size up. Oh, you do have long arms, Teixeira. I guess you do. You know, that type of thing. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. But what's your side?
Fuck. Hold on. Tafa's going to take 2 rounds to be able to fucking annihilate that 12-inch reach advantage. The 12-inch reach advantage is fucking real. That's 6 inches per every fucking thing. Tafa's going to take some time to be able to break through that fucking reach. He can't wail over and Tafa can take a punch. So Tafa's not getting knocked out in the first 2 rounds. You think this is going to go under 1.5?
I'm going to go with Teixeira just because I don't think Tafa's that good. I'm going to say the ceiling's higher for the other kid. I think Tafa has 1 round in him, and I think I'd rather trust. I've seen Tafa gas, and I'm only picking this kid off of ignorance. This Taliesin Teixeira, I'm picking him off of pure ignorance. I'd rather just go that way and pick them for Tapology purposes. Yeah. But my real bet, the real fight pick, is minus 172. Fight doesn't go over 1.5.
I don't even think
just like
is Tafa a
I want to just like 2 years ago they were calling Justin Tafa the Wish version of Tai Tuivasa. Like literally 2 years ago they were saying, Justin Tafa is like the Wish version of Tai Tuivasa. That's a true story too.
I feel like him and his brother on
the he does shoeies. He's still not that good. And if Justin Tafa is the Wish version of a guy that's not even that good, you know what I'm saying?
Who should fight. That would be a badass fight if they fought each other. They should have fought right here.
Oh, imagine that would have been a good fight.
Yeah.
He's a great dad, but
it'd be a Wish Mark Hunt. That's even a better one, Kiwi. Wish Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt retired and was reborn as Justin Tafa. Okay, so yeah, everybody's saying go under, and I don't know the side, but I'm going with the big guy, Teixeira. I'm not picking an under or over, but let's move on. Next, we have the co-main event for the UFC Strawweight Championship Women's Belt. We have the champion, Weili Zhang, taking on the challenger, undefeated, Tatiana Suarez, 10-0. However, she's been struck with a bunch of injuries. She had cancer. She beat cancer. But all these problems have caused her to not become champion. And here she has a chance to, capitalize on that goal to become champion against Weili Zhang. Zhang, last time I checked, was a slight favorite, but I think that was Monday. I think the lines have switched now. I think actually Zhang is now the underdog, last I checked. But on Monday, Weili Zhang was minus 120. What is she now?
Plus 100.
Okay, so even line here. Oh, I don't know. I've been back and forth with this, but here's what I think this wrestling, Tatiana Suarez supposedly is the best women's wrestler, but I watched Media Day with the translator and everything, and Weili Zhang is saying, like the Chinese guy asked her, oh, you're going against the best wrestler in the UFC, and Zhang is like, oh, she might not be the best. I'm going to show her. And I don't know. They're all going back and forth, and they're claiming each other. They're claiming that they're the best to each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm going to have to go with Tatiana Suarez. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to stick. Yeah, I'm going to go with the wrestling and the control time. I think she is a better wrestler. And I've seen Weili Zhang. I've seen her get, Thug Namajunas. That's embossed into my brain, that Florida fight, Jacksonville, where Weili Zhang was crying because everybody in Florida was booing her. And what did Thug Namajunas, what did she say about something better dead than red? Oh, what a nightmare for Weili Zhang. But anyway, I've seen her at her low point, and Tatiana Suarez is going to expose her wrestling holes. And Zhang, I think if she keeps it standing up, she will have a shot to win. But I think Tatiana Suarez is going to be able to take her down, control the majority of the fight, and get a decision win over Weili Zhang. I'm not confident with it, but that's my pick. What are you guys thinking on this one?
I'll go first.
No, I don't. I mean, Tatiana Suarez, there's some red flags, right? One is she's never been in a 5-round fight because she hasn't had to, right? She's been that dominant. But who went 3 rounds with her and didn't get finished? Nina Nunes. Okay, so you tell me Weili Zhang can't survive, and then to hear you, I can't stand Pat Barry. To me, he's a fucking creep. I'm a little bit jealous. But anyways, Rose, you got to put respect on her name. You know, I know she's not a grappler to the level of Suarez, who's an Olympian and all that, but she was the champion. It's females, you know, they're not too different from one another. And I actually speak really good Chinese. I know which interview you're talking about, and I understood a lot of that. And Whaley was saying that Tatiana has been wrestling since she was 3. Dave's, you don't think so? You think you're the only one with a bunch of talents, Mister? I can ski. I know a lot of languages.
I'm not saying shit. I'm just
but not Spanish. I know a lot of languages, but Spanish isn't one of them. Weird.
Hey, honestly, what if Whaley starts? What if she survives? Okay, what if Tatiana goes for an arm triangle choke? She hops onto the other side, but Whaley finds her inner Alexander. I don't give up when Brian Ortega had me in a guillotine, right? And she, because it's a championship fight, and she has that special Asian energy. You know what I mean?
Crystal, I got you. Give me a second. Let him finish.
So I see a world where Zhang wins a decision. She wins the second half at plus 30 seconds of round 3, all of round 4, and all of round 5. And the tides turn. We see a great championship fight tomorrow. I got to pick I'm going to pick Whaley because I think she's got the strength and conditioning to be the first to not be dominated. But I'm not betting it. Okay, I'm not betting it. Hell no.
Okay, you guys don't understand how much of Willie Jan is a fucking sniper on the feet. Those combinations, those head movements, the footwork. This has been instilled for years and years and years since she's been a fucking child prodigy. Her wrestling, you don't think she got wrestling takedown defense?
I didn't say she didn't. I'm just saying she's going against the...
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the world. I'm just saying, Willie Jan, way more talented, such a sniper, way more seasoned, a veteran who has had fights recently against fucking awesome fucking fighters. Do you want to know why? Because she had to fucking win the goddamn belt. This Chinese fighter is so far head and shoulders above and beyond what Tatiana has, and Tatiana hasn't fucking fought in a. Her record sucks shit. She hasn't fought recently in God knows how long. Which, yeah, she's 10-0. It's a padded fucking record. She hasn't fought in 2 fucking years. August 2023, a guillotine choke against Jessica Andrade, who was 24-11. 24-11. That's a fucking. You handed her that fucking win. By the way, you handed her the fucking Montel De La Rosa win at 12-7. She sucked too. She was at the end of her fucking career. She beat Nina Nunez, who is, I'm not going to be impressed by that. Esperanza outweighed her by goddamn fucking 20 pounds come fight night. Grasso, we're talking 2018. We're going 2000. I'm sorry. Stop. That's 2018. Way too far back. Anything recently, I'm very not impressed. The guillotine choke of Jesse Andrade, blah. Montel de Rosa, blah. Guillotine choke. Willie Jan is not going to get fucking guillotine choked by this girl. She's not going to get taken down. She's going to, on the feet, is going to fucking dominate her. The only chance this girl has is to push her up against the cage and do a dirty boxing, and I don't think she has it in her. She's more on takedowns, and I'm going to try and take you down. She's not going to be able to. I think Willie Zhang in the clinch is going to be better, more volume, more experience. I'm picking the Chinese all day long here. I'm confident.
Okay.
And she started off, by the way, she started off at what? Plus 125, and now she started off at minus 125, and now she's plus 100. All this money coming on Tatiana Suarez, man.
I do remember when she finished Yan Xiaonan twice. She knocked her out. But they revived her with smelling salts in between rounds.
Willie Zhang all day.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Zhang too. Like I said, I wasn't settled on Suarez.
Oh shit!
Turn the water. Yeah. Knocked her
she
out.
fought almost good.
Decision. Beat her 3 times that fight. Yeah. It's spelled Tai Tuivasa's shoeies. All right. That's a good question, Jimmy Drunk's posing. What Weili Zhang opponent can beat Suarez?
I think Rose can.
I don't know. I would take I think I would take Tatiana Suarez over Thug Rose. That's what I mean. People forget, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zhang.
Tisha Pennington can. Amanda Cooper. Oh no, I'm joking.
Amanda Cooper, she can't.
No, she already beat her. She already beat her. Now I really think Rose could, but that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say, you know what? Weili gave Rose a good, fight. I know she lost to her twice, but
that one in Florida was horrible. I hated that. I felt bad for her. I wanted to cry. All right, moving on. Main event. We have DDP Duplessis taking on Sean Strickland. The rematch. The first one, controversial, went split decision, close fight. A lot of people were on the side of Strickland. A lot of people were on the side of Duplessis. I'm still a little bit torn, but I did bet Duplessis, and I'm not going to be mad that he won it, but I was kind of shitting my pants when, just like last week, the first fight. What a robbery, right? What was the first fight last week? And it was
Hamdi versus Jamal Pogues.
Yeah, I was for sure Jamal Pogues won, for sure. And then when they raised up Hamdi's arm, I was like, oh my god! Remember that started the heater.
What was our t-shirt bet last week?
I was winning $30 every fight. Bang, 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 bang. Okay.
Sal D'Amato.
Yeah, Sal D'Amato. That's right. That's like, there you go, Sal. Good one,
my brother.
Anyway, yeah. So we got Dricus Duplessis. He's the champ. He's a 2-1 favorite. Sean Strickland's talking all his, how he does I watched Media Day. I wasn't impressed, and it's just a little more of the same as always. And I think this fight is going to be a little more of the same as we saw last time. It's going to be a close one, probably go to split decision. And I think the victor will be Dricus Duplessis by more like significant. The volume's going to be Strickland. Strickland's got that jab, that's never-ending jab, and he lands it every single time. But Dricus Duplessis does eat it, and man, I think Strickland outstruck him last fight, but still lost. Right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dricus, yeah.
That's what I mean. This is I don't know, flip a coin, but I'll go with the favorite. I'll go with DDP. I'm not putting it in a parlay. He's just my pick for Tapology. I'm not throwing any money on that fight. There's other spots on here that I'm more comfortable with than the main event. So what do you guys have to think about this one?
Dricus, he's a 5th degree black belt in shit fighting. I mean, he's incredible. And Sean Strickland has staph infection. I could really just stop my breakdown right there.
What?
Does not have staph infection.
If you didn't watch the press conference, he admitted to it. Because someone asked him point blank and nobody was ready for it. Dana couldn't intercept it. And somebody asked him point blank, that thing on your arm, is that staph infection? And Sean Strickland said, can you see? Oh, the names are blocking it. See how convenient. How convenient. But no.
Chris is saying the staph healed.
Well,
completely.
He said, he goes, I don't get staph infection. I give staph. So basically, he said he has staph.
I see it. I saw it. I saw that little dot. I did.
So, bro, you're coming in
It
to
looked just,
Australia.
you know what? It looked just like Benoit Saint Denis' staff when he had it on his arm.
Exactly.
And he lost.
And you're coming to Dricus. Dricus's time is closer to Australia's. I'm sure of it.
You can see it right at the crease of the muscle.
You can see it
at the base. Yes, that's it. You got it. You nailed it right there.
Yeah. So
that's
I took him.
And it looks just like Benoit Saint Denis when he lost to Louisiana Hot Sauce there.
Yeah.
When he lost to Louisiana Hot Sauce, he had that same staph infection.
And the UFC wants to break in to the South African market. They want to do a fight over there in Africa. They want to do a PA.
It's a spider bite. They are in Australia.
That's a fucking tarantula.
Oh, that's why I'm afraid to go to Australia because all the spider season. I don't dig spiders.
I don't want to fight a kangaroo. Hey, they're strong, dude. You'll die.
Yeah,
I gotta go with Dricus. I just talk myself. I don't want to because I like Sean Strickland, but I gotta say, you know, I'm not gonna pick. I'm gonna start a system where whenever somebody has staph infection, going back to Benoit Saint Denis, to Shara Magomedov because he had it on his leg, the one eye, the pirate. He had health, and that's what he's not disclosing. He's still not disclosing it. But he's saying he had a health issue. And Sean Strickland. This is probably Sean Strickland because he's in the gym so much, and obviously they're dirty over there. I'm sure he's had like 3 of them.
Wait, I think he caught it at Extreme Couture.
Yeah, they need to do better.
He caught it from JP Bays.
Dricus doesn't have it. I mean, his gym looked gross, but they probably clean it. You know what I mean?
Oh, South Africa? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
They probably have servants over there.
My turn. And by the way, I want to show off.
That is not true. Sean is not at Fighting Nerd. That's fake news. That is fake news.
I want to show off, by the way, the fucking coolest T-shirt ever. It is a Sean Strickland. I don't know if you can see it.
It's absolutely true.
Huge fucking Sean Strickland fan. Unfortunately, in this one, kids, Dirkus DDP is going to come back again. Strike land per minute 6.18 versus 6.10. Sorry, 6.01. Pretty much a wash there. Strike absorbed 4.85 versus 4.48. Another wash. This is why this fight is so good. But where the advantage comes in, and if you see it even in the face-offs, let me show it to you real quick. Fucking DDP is fucking gigantic compared to Sean. Like, he is so much bigger. Like, the shoulders, the size, the stance, everything. He's just a bigger fucking human being. And where that helps him out is in the takedown average, 3.04 versus 0.78. Yes, Sean Strickland has a 70% takedown defense, but this 3.04, man, this guy is a big boy for his weight class. I mean, at 185, he's going to come in tomorrow at about 205, 210.
Oh, yeah. They weighed in a long time ago, too. Sorry, Dave, but they weighed in a long time ago.
When he hydrates up, he is just going to be a gigantic man compared to Sean. And that is going to help him down in the takedown. And it's just a matter of time. These guys are going to fucking even each other out on the fucking feet. I get it. But when push comes to shove, Dirkus has the takedown advantage. He's going to have the advantage on the ground. He's going to be able to dominate Sean just like he did his last fight. It's going to be a close knock him down war. I'm going 4 or 5 rounds at least. But yeah, unfortunately, DDP is going to have this one just for the takedown and the advantage you can have on Sean. And Sean's great ground game, but unfortunately in this one, you're 10 pounds lighter. Maybe 15.
I cannot find Sean Strickland's Instagram to see if I want to see him with the Fighting Nerds. Until I see it, I'm not going to believe it.
Don't believe
it. I can't find his look. Sorry, his page now. Then I typed his name, and some other loser came on there, showed up, or fan page.
It's a fan page.
Yeah.
But I guarantee he's not at fucking.
I don't know. Look at Crystal saying all over. Or go to Bruno Brazil's page and you'll see him. What's with the knees?
Well, I mean, that's probably where he got the staff. I mean, it doesn't help if he has staff. That's the biggest problem.
Fighting nerds. I mean? Let's see if there's any Strickland pictures.
Oh my God, there is.
Oh my God, there it is.
He's right there.
That's where he got it. He got it right there from that
4 days ago.
He got it from Cal's armpit.
Crystal vindicated. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Still picking DDP. But whatever. That's great. He's got funny nerds. No.
Anyways, all right.
All right, enough. We got it. He's there. Everybody's over there now. Everybody wants to wear the glasses just to say, "Oh, we're fighting nerds," and whatever. It's the new. Yeah. It's the new hot spot. Just like American Top Team was back 2 years ago. Now it's fighting nerds. Everybody wants to be there.
Yeah, you know. I want to go.
All right. If he subs him, that would be hilarious. But I don't think
it's Sean Strickland shirt back up again.
All right. So you're picking Sean Strickland, Dave?
No, I'm not.
Lou, are you? I mean, real fight picks, are you?
No. I actually had him in some parlays. I deleted him, after I seen the fungus on his arm.
After his staph, it's cleared up. It's healed.
Yeah, but those
that's a spider bite. It's not even, it's a spider bite.
Right.
All right. We got a few that we're all in agreement on. So I'm gonna go through, start from on the first page we got nothing, but on the second I'll go start from the beginning. All right. Okay. For some reason, Real Fight Picks has taken Anshul Jubli.
Hey, just remember, I got a bet on that.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's throwing your money away. We're all on Kevin Jusset. He's minus. I have him written as minus 240. Then Dave is taking Ranj.
Okay. On a scratch off bet. I'm not putting Cody Steele in a parlay. Is what I'm doing.
Right, but who's your Tapology pick? When you do your picks, who are you going to pick? Ranj.
Yeah.
All right. Dave's picking Ranj. We're all switched over to Milk Toast, Kobe Thickness, the Slickness, except for Real Fight Picks is sticking with Ilya Tupuria's brother, Alexander. I get it. He's minus 410 favorite. All right. We're all on Kong Wang Kong. But
Ranj, wait, let me stop you. I got to be fair. So that fight, for whatever reason, like you kind of just assumed I picked Topuria, but if we watch the tape, I gave zero breakdown.
Who cares? He's at minus 400. He's not a parlay piece.
Okay, well, I'm picking Kobe Thickness, and I got him. I'm putting him in a couple parlays.
Oh, you are picking him.
Plus 300. Put him in scratch. Good for you. I am in scratch off, but he's not making.
I am putting Bruno Brazil on a scratch off. I'm taking her, but everybody's pick for Tapology is everybody Wang Kong tonight. Kong Wang.
He's at minus 400. We don't care.
Yeah, I know.
We're in fucking Slavaklov now. Tell him no.
Now, everybody, we're all picking Slavaklaus. He's minus 135 or something like that, minus 125.
Yeah.
Now, Gabriel Santos is my most confident pick on this entire card.
Agreed.
But unfortunately, he's like a 2-1 favorite, minus 2 something.
Well, he's 250.
Okay. We're all on Jake Matthews, but I'm not too keen on that one because Francisco Prado, I think he might shock people. We're all on Rodolfo Bellato. That one I'm not too keen because I still don't like that Ihor Poteria performance. I know he won, but it was not good looking. It didn't look good. He should have finished Ihor Potieria a lot sooner. We're all on Talish and Teixeira, but I don't know dick about him except for he's huge and looks like a R word. But yeah. I flipped from Tatiana Suarez. We're all on Weili Zhang, but I do feel better about it that I flipped. You guys talked me into that. And we're all on DDP. So no women, no main events. So it looks like I like Gabriel Santos. And then who else you guys want? You want Bellato, Slava Claus?
I like Teixeira.
Or Kevin Doucette. That's a good one. Kevin Doucette's a pretty good one.
Doucette, Borislev, and Santos. That is your plus
Teixeira looks ready.
Doucette is a good one. I like that's a confident pick because that guy, Jonathan McAuliffe, talk about R word. Boy, that guy's special.
You keep on going on Teixeira, but Teixeira is minus 163, and I don't like him against Tafa. I get it.
I'm not picking Teixeira either.
No. So I like
Santos, Kevin Doucette. We need one more. It's either going to be Slava Klaus or Rodolfo Bellato or Jake Matthews. One of those three.
I'm going Slava Klaus.
Lou, real fight picks?
I mean, sure. Yeah, sure. But gosh, I see Bellato. I guess I can see Dave's afraid because Jimmy Crute, the name Jimmy Crute, it's such a veteran name. But I feel better about Bellato. But we did all pick Borslev, and so that's within the confines, the rules.
Tom Nolan's going to stay standing striking, and Borshev's a better striker. That's what it comes. Tom Nolan can't wrestle. I told you, if Tom Nolan had a little bit of wrestling, I'd probably go that way. But he has nothing. Nothing to bring Slava Claus. So Slava Claus, even you know what? At the face-off, Slava Claus gave him a wrapped gift. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but he handed him a gift and it was wrapped. It's weird. It's like, what the fuck? What is that? It looked like a book or something, like a book or.
He's confident, and he's prepared, and he's ready because he's fucking playing the game. I love it.
All right, so let me plug that into. We'll go DraftKings. Yeah, we'll do DraftKings. See what that comes out with.
Probably like plus 180.
Dave already has it up anyway. Okay.
I know that you can't. I know nobody. I don't know. Maybe some people in the chat. I know Ranj doesn't. I know Dave doesn't. But on Prize Picks, you get a free square. You get Patrick Mahomes. And now, if you what I'm gonna do is they play props, so you could do like significant strikes, fight time. I'm sure you guys get that fantasy score takedowns over unders with those. So you just got to pick one right, and you get 2.5 times your money, which I think is pretty good. So I'm gonna do that. This fight card.
15886. Okay.
We go Patrick Mahomes over a half a yard passing, which I think he'll get when he passes it to Travis Kelce, and then Taylor Swift's gonna
That's the narrative. All right, where we at? Okay, UFC, Gabriel Santos, Slava Claus, and who was our last guy? Kevin Doucette. I love that one. That's a good parlay. Doucette's minus 225. Slava Claus minus 120 and Santos minus 230. All them together, 3-pick parlay plus 279. Let's do it.
Yeah, I got plus 272.
I'm gonna take a picture of it when you post it.
Okay, view my bets.
See, this is 3 fights we got to get right, and all I need to do is have Angel Jubilee win 1 fight, and it's plus 500.
Well, it's too bad he's not gonna. It's unfortunate. Here we go.
Yeah, Slav does suck. I get it, but he's still better on the feet. And this guy's got no takedown. It's the only reason, simple man.
All right.
Rewind and watch the fucking rewind and watch the face-offs.
Okay. Here we go. Plus money junkie parlay is plus 279. We have Kevin Doucette, Vyacheslav Borshev, and Gabriel Santos. I saw Hooper knock him out. That's all I need to see. I think Chase Hooper piece up Tom Nolan as well.
Yeah, me too.
What was that snapping picture?
The parlay. Kevin Doucette, Borshev, and
staff as a gift. That's what he gave him as a gift. It was a box of fungus. Staff is not fungus. Keck. Keck. Oh, weird time for this card to start considering it's Australia. Yeah, it does. It starts at what time is it there? It starts for me at 3 p.m. Perfect time. But I don't know Australia. What time is it? It's got to be like evening, right?
That's a good point, man.
Wait a second.
Slava does. He's sometimes he sucks.
Wait a second. What time does it start at? It starts at 3 p.m. my time.
Right.
That's the main card, I think. It starts at 3 p.m. your card. The prelims start at like noon for you.
Prelim start at 3 p.m. my time.
Yes. That's
so
right.
So prelims start for me. I'm
5.
3 hours before you.
So 6 p.m. your time.
It got changed to 3:30 though.
Sorry, you start at noon. I start at 3.
3:30.
Yeah, mine start at noon then, right?
Sorry, my bad.
Or no, yours start at noon. Mine start at 3.
No, mine start at 3.
Yeah,
mine start at 6.
At 3:30.
So my shit starts at 6 because I'm 3 hours.
Because my Bet365 has me at 15 o'clock for the first fight.
All right, that's you. So
PM.
prelims start at 10 a.m. there.
I got 3.5 start time.
All right, doesn't matter. So we got our 3-leg. Now I'm gonna do. I want to do an oceanic parlay, like all the homers, all of the hometown guys, real just to see what it pays out. So going through this list, starting from the first fight, is that other guy fighting? Is that Quillen? He's Australian, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we got him at. I'm not even putting him in. He's minus 625. Not him. Okay, Jonathan Meck. I'm not putting either one of them because Kevin Doucette trains at Shitty Kickboxing, so that doesn't count. That's a wash. They're both from the same area. Cody Steele, where's he from? America? No. Colby Thickness. There you go. He's my first play, plus 270.
Love that.
Okay.
Plus 200, and I like him, actually, by the way. He's a good bug pick.
Now, unfortunately, we have to throw in Tom Nolan because he's Australian. I can't put in Jack Jenkins. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. But I will put in Jake Matthews.
Yep.
And Jimmy Crute.
Yep.
And then
Justin Taffa.
That's it. And then Justin Taffa, that's it. That's 5 people that I'm willing to put in for this news or this oceanic parlay. And that pays out. Holy smokes, that's a big one.
That's what I'm going to put up right now just because I want to show it to you guys. That's fucking ridiculous. Is that
I'm making the bet though. It's plus 5,500. Let me see. I'm going to view my bets. I'm going to post it.
I got plus 6,018.
Really? All right, here's mine. You have 5 people in it?
Yep. Thickness, Nolan, Matthews, Crute, and Taffa. Plus
wow, it's the same people, and you got way bigger than me. But let's see.
6,000. I'm gonna do a. Here we can do a 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5 sounds good. Yeah, 3 out of 5 sounds good. We're doing 3 out of 5. Is that right? 1, 3, 5. Oh yeah, we got it.
I'm just posting it as I played it.
It's $100 bet. Fuck that noise.
Wow, you're crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Dude, a $50 bet kind of hurts on that one.
All right, here's the Oceanic parlay. 5 picks. I have plus 5,412 with Kobe Thickness, Tom Nolan, Matthews, Crute, and Tafa. I can't put in Jack Jenkins because Gabriel Santos is my most confident pick on the card. If I did put in him, that will never hit. You never know. It's gambling. So what's $10 win me 500? I'll do it. Scratch. That's a nice scratch off ticket. If a $10 is going to win you 500 something, that's beautiful. It might hit. Except for, the only one I'm really nervous about, is Tom Nolan. The other guys could all. It probably won't hit, but whatever. Anyway, it's fun. All right, guys. So yeah, anything else you guys want to throw together? Are we good?
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
All right. I got to put in my Tapology picks and stuff before I crash out.
Oh, fuck yeah, Tapology. We got to do that.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you, chat, again.
Always thank you, Tap. Thickness isn't hitting. I think that might be the only one that does hit.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think that's how I'm going to play with the Patrick Mahomes is I'm going to play Alexandria Taporia under 112.5 fantasy score, because even if he wins, it doesn't mean he's going to score 100. Usually you have to win in the first round to get 100 points. So I'm thinking at least this Thickness guy can last a round. I don't know why everyone thinks he's going to get starched. Simple Man is a victim of watching too many podcasts this week. Is what it is.
All right. Yeah, we already broke it down because Alexander Topuria doesn't have not the credentials to become. He just got riding his brother's coattails.
Yeah.
Thickness is better. He's number one bantamweight in Australia. Yeah, out of all 6 of them. He's number 3 out of 6.
No, he's number 1.
Yeah, he's number 1
out of 5.
Out of all 5. Okay. Anyway, all right, guys, I gotta go take a shit. So, good night. Yeah, full transparency with everything. Just being completely honest. I gotta go.
I could taste it. I don't know why.
Night. Good luck, always.
Good night, guys. Later.
Tapology picks in.
All right. Bye.